Intergalactic Girl Scout cookies, whack. I've never seen a green Torian. Huh. Wait, am I even saying that right? It's a good question. Let's go check out the codex. Codex, yes. Torian. Pretty sure. There's a like speak for me button. Solarian, Krogan. Fucking, I can never say Turians right at all. Alright, well, I should make intros. God. Welcome back. Some more Mass Effect Andromeda. It's been a while, yeah. Been a bit busy.
Hello, Console. You and I are going to be very good friends.
Okay.
We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time.
The last two, if anyone ever ends up watching these, the last two I realized I did not have my mic audio setting on, so it's pretty much just gameplay with no talking for 2 hours. So, yeah, sorry about that.
Let's go over the docking checklist, shall we?
If you want to keep it, do it.
Alright, I guess I should speak to this chick. Oh.
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
Let's see, emotional or logical about this? I guess I should be the logical one for her.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
I forgot, I think we overslept cryo or something like that. I don't know how cryo works in this game too much.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
I think it's
We've
the alien
tried.
stuff.
Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current
I think
excuse?
it's like...
The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different?
I think
I don't know.
the tech that was on that
We've
planet
mostly
we were
avoided
just
it.
on
And from
is,
what the Hyperion logs say about Alec,
like
maybe
an
that's
earlier alien than the ones I was fighting on that planet.
You've
'Cause I
had
don't
no
even think they know
colony
what to do.
successes in over a year?
Especially with that
How
robot.
many tries is that?
good. Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Okay, I guess.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something.
Oh my god.
Much like a colonial director without colonies.
I mean, she's got a point, but... He's dead, man.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket.
Okay.
Kandros will know more.
I can understand.
Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, Goddamn poetry.
Damn, she should go back to the Milky Way and be a fucking
Excuse
poet.
me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a
I
lot.
guess she couldn't go back.
None of it panned out.
Because it's gonna be
That's what
600
you're up
years in
against.
the future.
Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
I'm not sure if I should like her or not. I'm gonna go with no. She seems like a dick. What was that about talking to people? I guess we should check this out. I hate stuff like that. If anyone ever watches these and you want me to let you read these, I can always take a few minutes and journal. And somebody. Oh god. Alright, whatever. I'll just walk around and talk to people. I can take a few minutes and like slow it down, like sit on them for a little bit, so you can pause it. I'll give you like 10 seconds, I guess, so you can have the time to pause it. I don't think I'm really gonna. I might read them. I feel like this is gonna be the same as the other one, but let's check it.
Hello, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at workspace not allocated. Please select a topic.
Nope, I'm good.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable after 7 worlds nicknamed habitats.
Off, go away.
Mello, you already checked the consoles down here, right?
If there is romance options in this game, I don't know who I'm gonna romance yet. If I was a dude, I still wouldn't even know who to romance. Probably Liam. Liam's a chud. Oh, how much? I have $100. Yay. What do we got over here? Oh, stuff I can sell. Sick. Or what is this? Yeah, sell all salvage. There we go. Oh my god. I could buy that a falcon right there. I'll check out what my assault rifle is before I do that. I'll have to go through all my weapons, I guess. What is this? Remnant description keys can be used to bypass any glyph locked remnant console. Unfortunately, the key is also stored in. Oh, okay, I'll keep it then. I just want to see what everything. Okay, so this is a bunch of mods. Mod. It's a lot of fucking mods, dude. What is this? I don't care about acquisition. I want to. Oh, an alloying element. Yes. Because I know what that means. Yes, take all my scrap. Let me. Inventory. Okay, pistols. What do I got? I got the Charger and the Predator. I like the Charger more just because it's got a fast boy. Okay. Assault rifle. I just have the basic Avenger, so I think I'll buy that. Why do I not have that equipped? I don't think I know how to equip shit because I'm not big brain. I'll figure it out real quick. Research. Oh, that's what that's for. Oh my god. I'm such big brain. Pathfinder helmet. Seriously. I don't think I want those. I don't want to be a basic bitch. You can't tell me the Pathfinder's not a basic bitch. Those guns look terrible. I would rather have that in that. Okay, maybe not that one, but what's this look like? It's not bad. Alright. Skip. Forget what I'm even doing. Ah, yes, I'm biotic. I think I grabbed a tech ability? Yeah, grab incendiary. I need to get combat fitness so I can. Well, actually, I don't think combat fitness will give me more guns since I didn't choose other stuff. All right. No, antibiotics. I want to get shockwave. God. I don't know why I'm looking at this right now, but it's too late. Yes, throw a shaft of energy. I want that. That sounds fun. Throwing shafts of energy at people. Oh wait, is
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What's these prices?
Ouch! Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Oh, okay, I can live with your beautiful explanation, good sir. I'm not gonna buy anything from him right now. I'm gonna wait. Well, I'm guessing this is a jail. Hello there.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Oh. Okay. Damage control. Okay. Something else about damage control. You know, I think I'll read this. This might be important. As you're aware, there's a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in the hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor. But for the leaders, including your predecessor, former director Sloan Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. They have been oh god, I can't speak. There have been perfunctory attempts. Oh, there have been perfunctory attempts. I'm gonna guess that's a certain amount. I'm big brain boys. To catalog and address the damages caused by Sloan's people during the uprising, supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature. But I was hoping the militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's imperative we know what we are working with if we are going to survive. Director Tan. I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was my understanding the exiles were more Calix's people than Salone's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? What? And well, they have some sort of civil war go on in this place? Calix, Corvanus may have started it, but Salone made her allegiances clear. Oh god. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Sloan Kelly's not who I thought she was. There won't be a prop. Oh, I think they just fucking killed this person. Good, then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloan and the exiles might have gone. When do we get colonial efforts up and running? I don't want any surprises. Forwarding report from Recon Team 232. Or 232, whatever you want to say. Trails cold, found what looks like an abandoned camps in the Pefir system, but none with living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator Irida was among the dead, but not Sloan Kelly. Okay, so they had some whack-ass rebellion bullshit go on, and they dealt with it, or tried to. What the fuck? Take it all, guys.
Engineering
Alright, I'll be right.
Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to go do something. I'll have to cut that from the video.
The planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Can I talk to you?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
There we go.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I think this is just the emotional response, but
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Or lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
I mean, not wrong about that.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Oh,
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps.
he's gone.
I discharged an away
Well,
team to get readings from a
to look
section
at
of
me
the
now.
Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for
English?
some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I
I
sent
don't
them
like how
out there.
that's working.
Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Have hope.
Don't
Be
give
a
up hope.
emotional person.
When I'm out there, I'll
I
see
have
if I can
elf
find them.
ears?
Their friends and family will want to know
Pointy
what's
those
happened.
look.
And I need
know,
to know.
I don't know. Oh, that was whack. I think yeah, it's only the right ear. The left ear looks fine. What the fuck?
Engineering report.
It's
Hyperion power
whack.
draw is
I'm
now
gonna talk to you again.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Sure.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies.
I don't like that
If
little
you donate
hood
more
Torian
bioscans and samples to the
wearing.
catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Ooh, money.
engineering update.
Let me
We are
check
working
that
on
second.
accessing more power from the Hyperion.
If that's what he's talking about, that is. I did it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. That's all I needed to do. Wah. Alrighty then. Oh, hello.
Notice that. Pathfinder. No time for our beer yet. This
Aw.
place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
This wasn't in the job description. We have to find a world, then save it.
Glad it's not just me feeling it. But it's not just you either.
I don't like how
We're a team, right? It's what they need us to be.
just from the side, she looks so weird. Whatever.
Engineering update. We are working on
It's not
accessing more
right.
power from the Hyperion.
It's not fair.
What's wrong?
All non-relevant
Oh my,
repair requests
you're...
are currently on hold until
So it's
power
true.
deployment is
A Pathfinder has found us.
There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated
so
for
he's the
exile
one in the jail.
for a crime he didn't commit.
What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident.
I mean, you
His
still
name
go to
is
jail for an
Milken
accidental murder.
Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Milken I love him.
Business as for 16C, it seems no longer to gain a... We're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector without decent reason and greater intel on this enemy. I'm starting to think that our efforts are futile. The risks involved and continued loss of resources and lives make it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down inspections again. Big sad. Oh, I'm not going to do that.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
What's wrong with my
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I think they're my favorite.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Okay, so I'll check.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
That's a good idea.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
That's reasonable enough.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war on the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Crap, I can't remember her name, or not her name, I can't remember her species is. Tally from the other Mass Effect game.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrann Candros for authorization to participate.
I just did. Oh my god, are you gonna make me do it again?
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Candros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Okay. Sick. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, is this the people equipped team? Oh, you can recruit different teams. Nice. Let's see what do we got here. Nighttime operative, +10 to effectiveness during nighttime missions. And then I can recruit another. I'm just gonna keep with them for now. Oh, yeah, it's gonna spend mission funds anyway to make them. Alright. Oh, God. Adrenaline shots. Close to... Yeah, why not? Make you more effective. I'm sure you'll be fine. Alright, what do we got? Strike teams can be sent on missions to support the Andromeda Initiative. If they succeed, they'll earn XP, and Ryder will gain a reward. If they fail, they'll only earn a small amount of XP and no special reward. Apex is the most elite strike team in the cluster and handle critical missions. Select a mission and press X to send Apex. Your progress will be automatically saved before multiplayer is launched. You will then play the role of an Apex operative in a small squad. Play Apex missions in multiplayer either. Oh. Okay. So you're basically sending your multiplayer character off. I get it.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Oh god, I need to know my funds so I can find those people. Let's get rid of this. Such a hard mission that I did. I'm not gonna worry about the murderer right now. Or supposed murderer, I guess. Let's go and talk to this person. Oh.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7.
Maybe I shouldn't have
It
come.
wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I'll just say that one.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't
So that
here when
must
we
be
left the
what that-
Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then
energy
there's
cloud
the
thing in
aliens
the
you
game
ran
is
into,
that hits you.
the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus.
Okay, maybe
everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so
You're gonna make me
how
make it
do
livable.
I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
Oh, that,
But
that was a
first,
bit
you have to
more
succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Fair.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer.
I swear to God, if it
And when
makes
you
me
have a
jump
moment,
straight
we should
there.
discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Oh boy.
Something wrong?
Oh, the noise.
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
That noise hurt my ears. Alright.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry.
seem-
Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this.
Yeah, I'm
You
the
weren't
neutral
even
ground.
here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me.
Sure.
If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know. It just blew up.
Find out why.
Don't worry about it.
Be careful.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Oh, did I not speak with... Oh. I guess I didn't speak with him to the game's requirement. I don't want to speak to him again.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Let's see what
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did,
Krogan arc.
I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Krogan are cool, dude. Alright.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave.
Oh,
But
Quarians,
before
right with them.
departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
They'll probably come after we're long.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Oh boy.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, is dead.
I wondered where she was.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts.
I love Krogans.
What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
I guess you're not. As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Why they don't?
What's their problem with you?
I am not Jean Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger
get in
than
here,
life.
close the door, and sit down.
Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
That's...
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible.
What do you mean?
But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness,
you left the Milky Way,
finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, We can facilitate the search.
Sure, they were a relay, some Mass Effect relay.
Looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda.
Basically, the
Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix.
You dare.
As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Why do you gotta be hating on them like that? I know sometimes they can be a bit, you know, but...
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course. As you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
I really don't want you to be the, like, new head of this citadel, as I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna end this in the same place I started. Why not?
Beware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, I leveled up. I will worry about that next time. Where? I'm going the wrong way, that's where. Because every time I try to play it, someone